Sadly, this resulted in some racist abuse directed at the black players that had missed their shots. This was disappointing to see, and there was a statement by Show Racism the Red Card that said they're proud to stand shoulder to shoulder with every single member of the England squad today. And they strongly condemn any racist abuse that was aimed at players in their inboxes, and also, I believe, by alleged fans outside. The Prime Minister has condemned the racist abuse. They also go on to say, but he refused to condemn people who booed players for taking the knee throughout the tournament. Show Racism the Red Card said they want a clear message and they need the words from the government and companies that support this. And there were several other incidents online where so-called celebrities had said things like, did you notice only the white players had won? One of them was a comedian that had appeared on, I believe, Live at the Apollo and also BBC Three as well, called Andrew Lawrence in the Worcester area. And he received a massive backlash, and this has resulted in his Twitter actually being taken down. So for us to come out of lockdown and go through something so traumatic together and then have something that brings everyone back together.
The security footage caught some fans breaching the barriers outside the ground and rushing up the stairs towards the National Stadium. Stewards tried to close off the gap, but a number of fans did break through. And here is the security breach from a different angle. This is what the FA have had to say. We strongly condemn the behaviour of a group of people that forced their way into Wembley Stadium before the Euro 2020 final. This is entirely unacceptable. These people are an embarrassment to the England team and to all of the true fans who wanted to enjoy one of the most important matches in our history. We will work with the relevant authorities to take action against anyone who is identified and have illegally forced their way into the stadium. So that's the statement from the FA. These are the scenes from outside Wembley during the game. You can see there is an increased police presence, forming a barricade as fans gathered on Wembley Way. Metropolitan Police have confirmed they made 49 arrests during the day for a variety of offences. And it's not just at Wembley where the crowd were disturbances. Hundreds of fans were also in the centre of London. Our helicopter caught these pictures from Trafalgar Square, where some people stopped and broke into a car, with some of them getting on the roof of the vehicle.
Inside Wembley, England followers, many without tickets, storm the turnstiles. With stewards overwhelmed and the police absent, others appear to take the law into their own hands. A dangerous, hostile environment for fans attending the nation's biggest game in half a century. Ian St John was at the match with his family. Their memories the morning after of violence as well as defeat.
The second we got out the car, there was pandemonium outside. You know, there was guys sort of urinating in the street, defacing property, swearing, abusing people, glass bottles flying.
Thousands of fans had gathered to drink outside Wembley hours before the 8 p.m. kickoff. The atmosphere souring when ticketless fans breached a security cordon outside the ground. The Metropolitan Police has made 86 arrests, and around the country police reported almost 900 football-related incidents.
Clearly there was behaviour that was wholly unacceptable from a minority of people, and policing did deal with it on the night, and we are conducting a post-investigation to deal with anybody who committed criminality on the evening.
The FA has launched an investigation after what was intended as a celebration of football at Wembley turned into a disaster for the national game and its bid to host the 2030 World Cup.
The final here was supposed to showcase England's ability to host major events. Instead, it was an embarrassment for the Football Association and the government, which waived quarantine restrictions for hundreds of football VIPs so they could be here to see it.
One Englishman who knows what it is to win a final said a bid will have to convince FIFA the country can clean up its act.
It doesn't send a great message out, but they know that if we hold the World Cup here, then the measures will be taken to ensure that that doesn't happen. So in one stupid point, it's a good thing it's cropped up, and so people can nail it when we get it right. And we've got plenty of time to get it right, 8 years.
It wasn't just Wembley that was out of control. In Leicester Square in London, England fans trashed their own city in a manner previous foreign host venues would recognise. In one depressing sense, football did come home after all. Paul Kelso, Sky News at Wembley.
The perimeter at Wembley and evading the security. Footage caught some fans breaching the barriers outside the ground and rushing up the stairs towards the National Stadium.